Hey, it's guys, someone's Roger. Today in today's video is episode 14 of the Road to Play, and yeah, let's get straight on with the video. Let's go. As it's officially the 1st of December, I thought I'd do a Road to Play video today, and imagine this time next month, New Year's Day 2025, we get the first official tease of Play. Imagine it, guys. Like, you know, with Ed saying in the Mathematics Tour collection lyric book, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. You know, imagine this time next month we get the first official tease of Play, or the first single from Play. And on the topic of the first single of Play, imagine if the first single of Play is an Indian type of song. The reason why I'm saying that is because Teddy is the only one made a post about Ed Sheeran Indian songs on the next album, where, you know, India is Ed's biggest market. I'll put some videos on, you know, with Ed talking about it, and then Ed saying the first single of an Ed album is always so unexpected, and an Indian song by Ed would be so unexpected, such a curveball, and which would be so insane. And also the crazy thing is that Ed's gonna play his biggest tour in India early next year as well, which will be perfect timing and perfect fitting for Ed to potentially release the first single of Play when Ed's back in India. Yes, which is just insane to think about. Yeah, Ed's playing these dates in India. He's pressing play. Pune, India on the 30th of January. Hyderabad, India on the 2nd of February. Chennai, India. Yeah, literally, I can't pronounce the city names. I apologise, guys. But he's playing a few shows in India early next year. Imagine, like, late January, early February, Ed releases the first single of Play. Imagine it, guys. And it's an Indian type song, and, you know, yeah, literally Ed saying, coming back to India for my biggest ever tour of your beautiful country. Also come to play Bhutan for the first time. Crazy to think about. And yes, you know, yeah, I'll play you guys all them clips of Ed saying India is his biggest market, and then also all the collabs that Ed's done as well with Indian people on his YouTube channel. Like, yeah, crazy.
What is special about Indian fans?
You know, it's my biggest market in the world. So
really,
I always thought it was England, and it's India. And I found that out yesterday. So that on the planet, India likes me more than anyone else. So that's good.
I just got back from India, finishing off the next record.
By the way, guys, Ed Sheeran's new album is crazy, man. It's like festival songs. Amazing.
Third time that you're visiting India, right?
Yeah.
What is it about the country that has pleasantly surprised you?
I just found this out today, but it's my biggest market outside. Well, no, it is my biggest market. So the people in India listen to my music more than anyone else listens to my music in the world. So that's pleasantly surprised me.
The first single is really different, like really different, and I think that's always every time I've released a first single from an album, apart from Plus, because it was A-Team, and, you know, it was like, that was already often rolling. But every time I released a first single from an album, I've been nervous about it, because I'm like, oh, I don't know how this is going to go. And I like that feeling. It's like, I could just release a Thinking Out Loud or a Castle Hill or something like that is safe. But for me, I like the idea of putting something else and being like, I don't know how people are going to feel about this.
I literally played Shape of You with Dijik Dorseng, Shape of You in Birmingham. Ed Sheeran, Ajit Singh, perfect backstage at his show. Literally, Shape of You when he was on the Great Indian Kapil show. Yeah, so many things to do with India this past year when Ed was in India. And to be honest, I'm expecting so much more of content of Ed in India as well. So maybe, of course, Ed always does the first single, the last song pretty much, like. or one of the last songs. Like every of his albums, like Thinking Out Loud came late, Bad Habits came late. Yeah. So yeah, that would be insane. And of course, nothing is confirmed, guys. Nothing is confirmed, of course. But it's just a crazy theory that Teddy is the only one came up with Ed, the massive market song for Indian fans. That would be insane. Also, of course, India has the biggest population in the world, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if Ed does this. Yeah, Ed does this for the Indian market, which would be insane to think about. Yeah, India population as of last year is 1.429 billion. That's a hell of a lot of people. 1.429 billion people, which is just insane to think about with India. And yeah, which I just cannot wait. If Ed goes down the route of to release like an Indian type single as the first single of Play, which I'm just so excited. Also on Teddy's Vinyl Breakfast from Alicia Keys' Note in a Minor, you know, which some people asked about Play, and here's what people said. When will the hints and clues for the next album start appearing? Ed said, in the new year. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's like we're waiting New Year's Eve once again. I remember when Subtracts, you know, we was expecting something to come New Year's Day for Subtracts, but that never happened. I do think maybe when the clock hits midnight New Year's Day 2025 UK time, 1st of January 2025, Ed teases for the first time. You know, imagine it's like a 5-second clip of Ed pressing play on a stereo player. That would be insane to think about, guys. That would be so insane to think about. Yeah, press play on the stereo, and that'll be, imagine that would be the first tease of Ed's next studio album, Play. Yeah, that would be insane to think about. New Year's Day, Ed does that. 12 a.m. But yeah, you know, which I just cannot wait for. Can you tell us how many tracks Play will have? Shot the first music video today. This is earlier on this week, guys. So, I think it was either Tuesday or Monday. So, Ed's already shot the first music video of Play, which is just insane to think about. The album cycle's coming, guys. It's coming. The album cycle is officially coming. And I just cannot wait for when the first music video and the first single of Play will release. I do think it'll be early next year now. Early next year we're going to get new Ed Sheeran music. Of course, we've got Under the Tree, of course. Of course, we've got Under the Tree. I'm so grateful for Under the Tree that we've got something new music this year, but next year's pressing Play. Yes, for definite now, guys. I've been talking about this album for the past year or so, over a year now. These Road to Play videos have been happening. But yeah, shot the first music video earlier on this week, which I just cannot wait for it. I'm glad there's no paparazzi pictures that they did for Bad Habits, so it's still a surprise, still a total surprise. It could be anything, like I said, maybe an Indian type of single, but nothing is confirmed, guys. It might not be, just my clowning face, you know, as usual. But yeah, crazy. Yes. Do you have any plans to release new Season Variations album anytime soon? That fan focus era was so special. Ed replied, not for a while. It's full stereo for the next long time. Yes, you know, Ed teasing, of course, the name of all these new symbols. Stereo, just like with mathematics. I do think it is definitely going to be called Stereo, the Stereo albums era. With play, pause, rewind, fast forward, pause, stop. Yeah. Play, pause, rewind, fast forward, stop. Play, pause, rewind, fast forward. I don't know. Play, pause, fast forward, rewind, stop. There we go. Yes. But yeah, I do think that'll be the stereo era, just like with mathematics, mathematics, stereo. Yeah, which I just cannot wait for. I do think Ed's gonna press play on the stereo for the first tease. Press play on the stereo. It's the first official tease of play. Maybe New Year's Day 2025. Yes. Which is a month away. A month away, guys. A month away. Which I just cannot wait for. And then, morning, Ed. Is it time to press play soon? Ed replied, not yet. Xmas first. So, we are going to get something maybe after Christmas, guys. Well, 1st of January 2025. Easy as that. Easy as that. Oh, but of course, we've got the Mathematics Tour live album coming the 27th of December, which is this month as well. Could there be another play tease inside of the live album booklet, just like with 3, 2, 1, press play, or pressing play? Yeah, which I'm just so excited of what is happening with play. We've got a month away, a month until the first of, I do think it'll be a month until the first official teaser play, which I'm just so excited about. And then yesterday, Ed posted a Today's Vinyl Breakfast, Dusty Springfield, Dusty in Memphis. Someone asked, I wonder if you think play could overtop Divide. Of course, who cares? It's just numbers on a screen. Wondering what you think about that. And then Ed replied, it's not about being bigger than now, it's about being different than. If I spent my life trying to break records, I said I'd send myself mental. Best thing to do is just make a record that sums up where I am at the time I made it. I love that from Ed. So it's not about being bigger and bigger and bigger, but people like to compare albums like bigger, like, yeah. But imagine if play is just big pop album where, it does beat the shape bigger than Shape of You, or that would be insane to think about. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think play will be bigger than a Divide? Would there be a song as big as or bigger than Shape of You? Who knows, guys? Who knows? Or a bigger love song than Perfect? Or Thinking Out Loud, which I just cannot wait for this album. Yes. Which is just crazy to think about. But yeah, I think that is it in this video. Do you guys think Ed will release a... Do you think Ed could release an Indian type of single as the first single? That would be so unexpected, just like Ed said when Bad Habits was about to be released, or just before Bad Habits. It was on a BBC Radio 1 big weekend, COVID was still a thing. But yeah, every single, I think, since Sing, we're not classing the A-Team. I love that. We're not classing the A-Team. The first single's always been different. It's always been different. Maybe Eyes Closed, the same as the A-Team. We was kind of expecting the sad, emotive album, which was Eyes Closed, which sums up all of the album sub-tracks. But yeah, which been more positive vibes from play, more happy album. I do think it's going to be a lot more happier album, kind of like an Equals or a Multiply or a Divide. Of course, Ed did say that play will be closer to Multiply, which I'm just so excited about. And yeah, I think that is it in this video for episode 14 of The Road to Play. And yeah, guys, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.